Christy's here with, this was a last minute edition for you, wasn't
I
it?
know, I had to rush just a little bit.
Well, you got the memo that we should wear royal blue. We'll take a deep breath, honey. It's just nuts, and we'll figure it out. All right. This is our special holiday assortment, and I know you debuted this earlier this week or last week.
July 1st.
3,800 have already been ordered.
Yep.
This is one of those specialty assortments that we can only offer during a limited time of the year. One, because of the flavor profiles, but also because of the chocolates that are involved. So this is item number M51210. By ordering this tonight, you are reserving your nut mixture to have shipped in September. So this one we can ship to you a little sooner than the holidays if you want us to. Nice. September, November, or December. It's November 7th, December 5th, or September the 26th. $39.96, just so that you know here, you're roughly getting about 3 pounds, right?
And you don't have to make a choice.
And you don't have to make a choice.
It's 3 different assortments and you don't have to make a choice.
And I love it when you give me 3 very different assortments, Christy. So why don't you tell me about the different flavors that Germack has come up with here?
Well, the one that I'm pouring now is sort of what I call the new rock star.
Oh.
This one debuted the first of the year in January.
Okay.
By itself. And everybody fell in love with it because of one particular very special fella in here. And we'll go into what's in it. But this is there we go, milk chocolate caramel sea salt truffle.
What?
Yeah, seriously? I know. This is go in.
Mmm.
And what that is we found a chocolatier that does the mini in this, and they make them especially for us, and it's a very, very delicate shell of milk chocolate.
Wow.
And then it's that creamy, pory caramel, not chewy like stick to your teeth caramel.
Right.
And it is absolutely just rocked it out when it hit in January before we had the chocolate cutoff. And so that's what I would call, they're all rock stars, but that's what I would call the brand new rock star. The brand new rock star.
So there's cranberries, there's almonds, there's cashews, and then you have those chocolate.
Do you want to go down front individually?
Would you tell me everything?
Sure, sure. And this will show you how the truffle comes together. Obviously, milk chocolate, and then that. I would, if I was being naughty, I would stick my finger in that caramel. But you can see it's that pory caramel. It's that nice, shiny, pory caramel. And then there's a little bit of sea salt that you can't even see, that's just a whisper, and then there is your truffle that really makes this mix a hero.
Good.
And then we have our traditional staples of Germack that you're familiar with, our batch roasted cashews. Batch roasted, a little canola oil, a little bit of salt, and then we have those bright, bright, gorgeous cranberries. I always tell you, let the colors tell the story.
Yes.
If they're dark cranberries that you see in the store, even the gourmet shop, don't buy them. That means they're not fresh. These are fresh. And then we have our batch roasted, a little bit of canola oil, a little bit of salt, almonds in the Germack way. We've been batch roasting for 92 years, Jill.
Wow.
92 years.
So what is that mix called?
That is, it's such a long name, I'm gonna have to read it. Cashew cranberry and milk caramel sea salt truffle gourmet medley.
Delicious.
And look, you know what else I love about it? The labels for a hostess gift.
Nice.
And Germack spends a lot of time putting together perfect, beautiful labels for you, because we know you may want to take them to a hostess party and give them as a gift. So that's very, very important.
All right, so that's flavor number 1. You get 2 more. So what do we have here in the middle?
What is in the middle? Let me check. There we go. That's our. That's
the Winter Wonderland?
That is the Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
And the Winter Wonderland is a staple.
Yes.
For 3 years now, I believe. You don't have a Christmas in July or a holiday season from Germack without the Winter Wonderland in it. There's no chocolate in this one, but one of the big heroes and one of the big favorites is the cinnamon spiced pecans that are in here.
Is that what this big thing is?
That's
right
what
here?
that big guy
Look
is.
at that. Oh,
how beautiful.
That's not bad.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And I'll show you that down here. you know, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And you've asked us when we first brought them out, you know, please bring back more and more. There's one that's broken up and open for you, and you can see the thick coating of cinnamon. We don't cheat you on that at all. There we go.
Are these macadamia nuts? Sorry,
Yes.
I'm totally jumping forward.
Well, I know, because you know why? Because everybody gets excited about macadamias. Our gorgeous cranberries. Macs are very expensive and difficult to come by, but we've made it doable for you in this mix, and they are unsalted, okay? And then we have our beautiful batch roasted almonds, and then have to do a little pause for the cause. I know you know these guys.
I love these.
Our Michigan cherries. Look at the moist,
they're so good,
soft pull. Look how shiny that is.
Yum.
I mean, come on now, come on. Are you kidding me? Seriously? And this is the only one on this table that has the cherries in it, and then we have our gorgeous batch roasted cashews in there.
So we had chocolate sea salt caramel with nuts and cranberries. Now we have macadamia nuts, cinnamon spice pecans, dried cherries, cranberries, and cashews. And wait, there's more. Because now David Venable's getting involved. And if David's involved, listen, he's been one of my best friends for almost 23 years. What I know is this: white chocolate will be involved, and peanut butter will be in the mix too. And that is true in this specialty blend.
You got it. The only thing that we couldn't fit that are his favorites in here is macaroni and cheese and bacon. And I don't think that would go very well in a trail mix. But you can see as I'm pouring out, you see the nice wide open jars. That's new for us. It's a wide, easy pour. And as that comes tumbling out, imagine that
pieces.
Big chunks.
Yeah.
And he did insist on big chunks. He was very nice about it. He said, please. And he also, of course, wanted the mini peanut butter cups, so we can go through that now if you would like.
Yeah, so that's the mini peanut butter cups. Is it a milk chocolate with a creamy peanut butter center?
Yeah, and you can see this a nice, I'm not going to, because I'm afraid I'm going to dip my sleeve in peanut butter, but you can see when it's open, plenty of peanut butter in there, so we're not cheating you on that. But that's what makes that all, look at that nice gooey peanut butter chocolate, milk chocolate. We have cashews in here. We have our gorgeous jumbo flame raisins, big raisins, as big as my fingernail almost, nice and juicy and squishy. If you can squish them like that.
Hard like most
look
raisins,
how
right?
squishy. Squish! And then the gorgeous white chocolate chunks, our beautiful cranberries, gorgeous red, and then our batch roasted almonds, a little canola oil, a little bit of salt, and that's what you got.
You can sign up for September 26th ship week, November 7th ship week, December 5th ship week. And was I thinking there was an auto delivery with this?
Right to your left.
Is that what this is? Okay.
That right to your left.
So the auto delivery means that in the spring, you're going to get your chocolate cherry berry.
That's dark chocolate cherry berry. That is no salt in those nuts. But if you're a Germack fan, you're familiar with the cherry berry.
Bunny Trail.
If you, turn it around. Thank you for doing that. Those are gems. Those are chocolate pastel colored gems in there. That one, I don't want to be silly, but with you I can. That one hops out the door in the spring.
She's here all week, folks. And then this is your chocolate caramel crunch.
Big, and that has big balls of caramel, big balls of chewy caramel in it, and peanuts and nuts and all that. So that's for next season if you want to, because those really, really go fast that time of year.
This is one of those items where people often get a September ship week, a November ship week, and a December ship week, because you want to get your hands on it in September because you're anxious to try it. But then it's nice to know that in November, if you go to someone's house for Thanksgiving or maybe that Thanksgiving weekend, you have something to take. It's always nice to put out like a little bowl of nuts and sweets when you're entertaining.
Of course.
And these flavors are really premier gourmet blends. So I love that we're able to bring this to you. I love that you're getting exotic things like macadamia nuts and the cinnamon spice pecans. I love that you're getting some of those candy flavors of the caramel sea salt or the chocolate peanut butter. But it also all goes back to Germack quality when it comes to the nuts, the way they roast the nuts. They're never oily, they're never greasy, they're not too salty.
And they're fresh.
And they're fresh. If I don't open this, Christy, how long will it stay fresh?
Ah, you read my mind. These are packed fresh only when you order. So Wally in the warehouse, remember our friend Wally packed your mix?
Yes, yes.
Wally and his team. packs this only to order. I make a phone call on speed dial and say, okay, this is what we need. He and his team pack it. This freshness seal goes on. It stays fresh for a year.
Nice.
Just keep it in a cool, dry place because the two mixes that have the chocolate, and it's better off in a cool, dry place, and it is. You could tell it's packed fresh. I mean, look at it. There are no crumblies. Those nuts are whole in there.
Right.
When nuts have been sitting around in a store, what do they look like? They break down. They break down because they've been sitting there.
And there's sometimes you open them up and they taste rancid.
Yes,
frankly,
and I can't stand that. I remember that at Christmas time. That was my mom's favorite word at Christmas night. Ew, those nuts are rancid. We can't eat those nuts. They're rancid.
Well, let's do this. Let's go off to our phones. I know we're busy on our lines, but we want to say hi to Phyllis, joining us up in Michigan. Hi, Phyllis. How are you?
Hey, I'm just fine. How are you girls doing?
We're terrific.
We're great,
I'm so glad you
Phyllis.
called in. And listen, we have some Michigan cherries in one of our mix.
And I'm about 70 miles from Traverse City, but across on the Lake Huron side, on the east side of the state.
Okay. And is that the cherry
I'm-
capital?
Michigan is, yes.
Michigan is
And
the cherry
Traverse
state,
City.
basically.
Cherry state.
Yeah.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
So you know your cherries then, so you know what you're talking about.
Well, I like to think I do.
There you
Aw.
go.
Have you tried anything from Germack before, Phyllis?
Yes, I had the ones that you offered last year that were similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, they just flew out of my house.
They'll tell
My family and friends just loved them.
Well, there's always something good about the crunch of a nut, the sweetness or chewiness of the fruit, and then that little sort of luxury of a candy piece at the same time. It's like the perfect
Oh
bite.
yes. Oh yes, yes. And I always do what David Venable does: take one of each and pop it in the mouth, so you get a bite of each one.
Yes, a little bit of everything.
Oh, you betcha. That makes the best kind of bite.
Aw, well, I'm so glad you were tuning in tonight, Phyllis, and you could see our new mix for the holiday, and we're excited to send it out to you when the season arrives.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks so much for calling and tuning in.
Thanks,
All
Phyllis.
right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
By the way, Germack is based in Michigan too.
Oh, was that right? I don't think I realized that.
So it's all in the family here
All in
on
the
Jill's
family.
show. All
Love
in the family.
That. Listen, let's review what you're getting. You're getting 3 of your containers, about 3 pounds total. So you're getting in your first jar that sea salt
Truffle
chocolate
mix.
caramel truffle, and you're getting cashews, and you're getting the delicious cranberries, and you're getting the delicious almonds. Then your winter mix, which gives you the cinnamon spice pecans and cranberries and macadamia nuts and almonds and dried cherries and more cashews. And then finally, thank you, David Venable. How about mini peanut butter cups
Of
and
course.
cashews and raisins and white chocolate and cranberries and almonds all in one mix. So if you want to do auto delivery on this, that'll get you a spring mix in March 2007. This is under $40 for all 3 containers. Your shipping and handling is free. That price would also apply to your auto delivery order for March as well. So take advantage of that if you want to take advantage of our spring opportunity. And now over 6,600 of these have been ordered just this month. Always great to see you. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming
sweetheart.
in on the fly.
Not a problem.
Great to have you
Not a
here.
problem. Love to be here.
All right, real quickly, we are not going to have a chance to present our little burlap figures. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You totally want